Good morning, beautifuls. So today I am going to be doing a love reading, a you versus them. I've already meditated and pulled some of the cards. So before I get into another shuffle and clarification of the cards, I just want to say that this reading is about a particular person, either a recent ex, an ex that comes in and out, or you're currently in the process of wanting to leave somebody. Now, I said I would never do love readings, but they come through really strong on YouTube, and there's not really much I can do about it. If the message needs to come out, the message needs to come out. I just refuse to do any types of readings that would say, oh, it's coming back, or oh, they've now realised that they've made a mistake and that they're coming back, or oh, they miss you. I don't agree with them. I think those keep you stuck, and I have been in a very difficult situation many moons ago where tarot was an addiction for me when I was stuck in a narcissistic cycle with an individual, believing, I can't believe I'm going to say this on camera, believing he was the twin flame. He wasn't. It was my activator, and that got me stuck. So tarot readings kept me stuck, so that's why I won't read anything about exes or the coming back or anything like that. But this is an important message about somebody in your life that needs to go. So let's start clarifying. Greetings everyone, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Bex Renee, a Reiki shamanic and angelic healer, subliminal creator and tarot reader. I upload daily subliminal and energy healing videos, plus tarot readings and astrology updates. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. To book with me, check the link below or in my bio. Just remember, I would never message first. Watch for scammers. Lots of love. Right. So this is not a gender specific reading, but if you do hear me saying he or she, it's just the energies that are coming through, the masculine or the feminine energies. So just bear with me. So as I say, I don't usually like doing love readings, especially if it's about an ex, but this is a very important message that actually does need to come out about this individual that you're dealing with. So this individual that you're dealing with is actually blocking your heart chakra, because in order to survive this wishy-washy energy, this in, this out, the arguments, the game playing, the breadcrumbs, in order for you to maintain that, you've had to like close off your heart space, and you've had to go into your warrior part of your brain, and it has put you quite in your ego, because you have to be in your ego. It's like fighting fire with fire. I know that I co-parent with a narcissist, and I was in a relationship with the false twin with a narcissist, and I know that in order to survive, I had to switch it off and fight fire with fire. I had to play the narcissistic games back. It was like the only way to survive. But what I didn't know is that I was actually having a cortisol addiction. I was addicted to the chaos. I was addicted to the up, the down. I love you, I hate you, I want you, I don't want you. You're not supposed to have that amount of cortisol pumping through your body, and it's really dangerous. It can cause IBS, it can cause bloating problems, it can make your face swell up, like numerous problems that it can cause, not to mention brain damage, because it can shrink the hippocampus part of the brain, which is responsible for memory. It could literally cause ADHD, or ADHD symptoms, shall we say. So this is a warning from spirit that this person has literally put you into an ego mindset, ego battles, tit for tat, and you do this so I'm going to do that. And I get it, this is no judgment, I've been there a long time ago, but I have been there, so I totally get it. But spirit is saying that you do need to be standing in your power. You still need to have that fire inside you. You need to be able to say, no, I will not tolerate this anymore. I am better than this. Set boundaries. Don't call me after a certain time. Don't turn up at my house. You know, the only thing I could say is, if you're a female dealing with a male, what he's doing, not what he's saying, is how he feels about you. Men are natural born hunters. They are take action. Words don't mean nothing. We're the females, we're the words. They're the action. So what he's doing, not what he's saying, when he's coming round and he's sweet talking you and he's saying all of these things, that's just words. We don't want words, we want actions. So you have to bear in mind that what he's doing, not what he's saying, is how he feels about you. So it's showing up that it's not just the person that you're dealing with. It's the chaos that's around them. They're a magnet to it. They're in that mindset of just chaos and fighting and drinking and recreationals and all of that is in, I say he, but it's a masculine energy, is in that mindset. And what's that saying now where they say, you can't make a home with somebody who still wants attention from the village. This person that you're dealing with is not ready for a serious, committed relationship. Now, it's coming up that once you've learnt this lesson, now I've just seen that you're at home, sad, angry, upset for whatever reason in regards to this individual, and this person is just going to work like normal, going to his, I say he, but going to his normal life like normal, hanging around with his friends, still partying, still doing all of those things, while you're sat at home absolutely losing your mind. And they're just getting on with it without a care in the world. Not only that, this person completely knocks you off your balance. Like I say, you've got the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups is a master in his emotions. His emotions are regulated. And it's showing that yours are switched off. Because it's a defense mechanism. Your body's doing it to survive. So this person's keeping you in your ego, angry, confused, out of balance, can't get out of bed. Just, if you have got a little bit of a tarot addiction in regards to this individual, because that's coming up quite strongly in this reading, then I advise you to just what I had to do is I kind of had to wean myself off it. So I had to just limit myself to 3 a day, then 2 a day, then 1 a day. But now I'm not in that mindset, so I don't have that tarot addiction now. This was years ago, but I have been there. So if you are in a tarot addiction energy, my advice to you is recognize that and limit yourself to how much tarot you do, and try not to do love tarots. Try and do general I don't know why I can't say it properly. General readings and career readings. Try and do readings where it focuses on you. It focuses on your healing, focuses on what you need to do. Because at the end of all of this, I know it's really awful what you're going through right now, but at the end of all of this, you are going to learn some very valuable lessons which will create a really big awakening in your journey. And you will start stepping into the Empress mode. The Empress is balanced. She's in a feminine energy. She's flow. She's receiving mode. Everything she wants, she gets like that. And she also, if she was to walk into a room and there was chaos in the room, she'd be the balance just by walking into the room. And that's where you're going. But you're in the difficult part now where you're addicted to this chaos and this situation. So you don't know, it's bad, you deserve better, but you can't let go. And I get it, I understand it. There is some serious inner work that needs to do. So maybe if you could try and just see if you can block the individual for 3 weeks. Just give yourself 3 weeks and see how you feel. I mean, 3 weeks isn't long enough personally. Like, dealing with someone like this, the cortisol addiction, the up, the down, the wishy-washy, the breadcrumbing, it can take years for your body to come back out of fight and flight mode, because your body, it needs rest. And then what happens is when you finally do get rid of these individuals, you then go into fight and flight mode and freeze mode. And then you're like, why am I in bed all the time? Why can't I do things? And it's because your body's healing from the trauma, from the cortisol addiction, from the adrenaline, from the in, the out, I love you, I hate you. We get addicted to it. It's not actually love, but it feels like love because it's what we're used to. So my advice would be to walk away from this person, as I know it's hard. Do the inner work, learn the lessons and start stepping into your power. But just remember this one thing, which took me years to recognize what it was. So every time I was stepping into my power, every time my manifestations was coming in, every time I was on the ball, feeling good, high frequency, guess who would come running? Mr. Wishy-Washy. Every single time I was about to elevate, he would come in. This individual, judging by this reading, is here to keep you stuck. They could have possibly been sent to you from the adversaries, if you know what I'm talking about, because they do that because they don't want us to know our power. So this individual is literally draining your life force energy. They're siphoning your energy and taking it. Every time you get angry, they take it. Every time you talk about them, they take it. Every time you ring them, cry to them, they take it. Every time you have sex with them, they take it. They really, really take it during the transmutation of energy. This person is designed to keep you stuck. This is not love. This is not love. And I know it feels like love because maybe it feels like home. Maybe you had to fight for love as a child. Maybe you used to parents that are a bit wishy-washy. I don't know. That's your healing journey. That's for you to figure out. But this person is seriously no good for you. And it is time to let them go. And it won't be easy, because what happens is when you pull away, they feel it. And they come in because they can't stand it. So it is going to be a difficult journey for you. But I believe that you can do it, because you wouldn't have the Empress and the Three of Pentacles at the end if this wasn't, if you weren't meant to read this message and do this work and pull out of it. Because I promise you, you won't feel it now, you won't see it now, but you will be an absolute powerhouse once you have registered and left this individual. Right, let's just pull one last advice card from Spirit before we go, please. One last card, Spirit. Yeah. Let me just clarify. We've got the King of Pentacles, which is about focusing on your finances, focusing on your grounding and your breathing. I think as well with the cortisol addiction, the up, the down, the up, the down, grounding is very essential. Grounding could mean going walking in nature, taking your shoes off so you're barefoot in the nature or in the fields, wherever, just outside. Imagine roots coming out of the soles of your feet and into the ground, because it looks like you're actually quite giving your energy away to this person. So when your energy is depleted, you've got nothing left. So if you're grounded, not only will it calm your mind, but if your roots are grounded into Mother Earth from the soles of your feet, then when your energy gets depleted, it'll top back up again. So breathing, grounding, try and do 3 weeks without this person. And let me just clarify the King of Pentacles. One last card. King of Pentacles, please. Yeah, right. So let me just show you this card. You see how she's got a blindfold over her and a rope round her and then loads of swords. But in the background, she can't see because she's blindfolded and got all the swords around her. In the background is a beautiful scenery, a mountain and a castle. And that's you. At the moment, swords is the mind. It's all things stuck in the mind. So you're stuck in the mind. You're in a loop at the minute. You're in some sort of loop. Constant loop. You probably can't stop thinking about this person because that's usually what happens. It's like 24/7. Even when you hate them. Even when you don't want anything to do with them. You don't go away. So you have got a lot of work to do in that area. But just know that once you've calmed your thoughts, understood your thoughts, recognised your worth, you've got an absolutely beautiful, bright future. You've got this. I've been where you are. I get it. But you have got this. No more Mr. Wishy-Washy. We ain't playing with Mr. Wishy-Washy anymore. Not to mention, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Not to mention, if you're dealing with an individual that likes to put it about, you know what I'm saying? Although he'll make you believe that you're the only one, you're not. And if he's going and having with someone else and then coming to you a couple of days later and doing that with you, you are then taking the other person's energy. You're taking their energy. Have you ever heard of, research it, when a guy is seeing two women, they sync periods. You'll start picking up the other person's mannerisms and periods and mental health, chakras, all of it. Protect that vessel. That is your sacred energy. And this person does not deserve it. Not even a look. Not even a look, a glance of a look. That person doesn't even deserve to have a look at you. You are worth way more than this person, and I promise you, you will be so strong and powerful once you realise it. You've got this. Blessings.